Oh boy, I started this late. Whew. I got I literally fell down the YouTube rabbit hole that I had not actually seen some of NextPro's stuff. I've been like neglecting watching some of his things since like October. Got into that I binge watched a bunch of shit in October and then I like fell away from it. And I was unaware that, actually no, I do remember this happening, and I remember something like this happening at the time, but I didn't really know NextPro then, or about his channel whatsoever. So I figured it was just like some sort of nothing whatever. But turns out like I may have dodged a bullet in dealing with if you guys have seen his videos, he did one called Down the rab.it hole. And I'll get into this later, but it would like it sent a chill down my spine because I was just like, oh shit, dude, I used to use that shit all the fucking time. But his videos are very good. You should also watch his videos. Okay, so now we just have to find... There we go. That's where we gotta go. That's where we gotta go. I'm already here. Already ready to go. We gotta go talk to Kryl. Okay. Go into it, thank you. Already started on the red ginger early. Tasty. Alright, Kryl. Start this up, yeah? Oh, greetings, Zalora. Come to look in on our friends? Sure are. Rest assured, everyone is quite well. I've been keeping a close eye on them, and I've satisfied myself that they are all in fine health. As a matter of fact, they're just about to convene in Dawn's Respite to discuss just how best to use their pent-up energy. Let's join them, shall we?
Well, my friends, now that we have all settled back into our bodies, it is time we resumed our duties in earnest. Let us speak of our plans.
Hey, Zero, welcome.
Ever since the Emperor's death, it's been one unsettling rumor after another. I have a mind to pay a visit to Garlemald to ascertain the truth of the matter.
That's a good idea.
A prudent endeavor. 'Tis of the essence that we establish the full extent of the threat, not least if it should prove that Xenos doth indeed orchestrate events from the shadows.
Nah, he's just like sitting there bored on his fucking
In
throne.
light of which possibility, I shall accompany thee on thy mission.
Here's some long overdue payoff. Hell yeah. Ready for resin beans. Well, we had resin beans yesterday. To the YouTube fan, I went
Be assured
and
that thou shalt find me more a help than a hindrance. Thou requirest another to imbue thine ammunition, dost thou not?
Assuming that's settled, there's something I've been meaning to look into as well.
So for the YouTube fan, I actually, during stream but did not record, I did all of the Eden, dungeons, trials. It was a harrowing experience that took several days. I think I started that, what, Sunday? God, now it's Saturday, so it took a week. I think I skipped a day in that week. What a pain in the ass that was. 8 was probably the most pain in the ass. Honestly. But yeah, end of game content, yeah. Hey, what's up, Lise?
Welcome back, everyone.
Lise!
You're fine now, right? No more headaches or keeling over?
That's right. We're fighting fit and raring to go.
The famous Lise Hext, former scion and hero of the Alamegan resistance.
I don't believe we've met.
Really? It's so easy to assume that all Archons are acquainted. But then I suppose your fields of expertise are rather different.
Grahatir, at your service. I have read much and more about your exploits, Commander. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
That's right, he kind of, like, was an encyclopedia for all of the accounts that had happened while he was sleeping.
Likewise. The others told me all about you.
Do not be so sure. Words scarcely do justice to the vital role he played in our victory in the first. A more dependable comrade one would be hard-pressed to find.
Gonna make him blush, dude. Aw, there he goes. Aw.
Oh, right. I did glance at the report. But I'd be lying if I said I understood half of it. Well, that's a lot to take in. Just to be clear, this means we're not heading for another calamity, does it?
Correct.
Shorn of their unsundered master's leadership, what Ascians remain shall struggle to see their plans to fruition. And though I would ever advise caution, I believe we may rest easy for a time.
I'll take that as a yes.
God damn it, Aranje. Never any simple answers with you.
Even so, I don't know what to make of this business about Hydaelyn and Zodiac being primals.
I mean,
A difficult truth to bear, yes. But at last we understand the nature of our adversary. And if there are no further calamities, neither will there be rejoinings, meaning Zodiac will never regain his full strength. Even so, as the oldest and mightiest of primals, he remains a force to be feared. Though his is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak. And it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star.
But tell us, Lise, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
What do you mean? Isn't seeing my long-lost comrades reason enough? All right, there was one other matter. I have a message from the Alliance, and before you ask, yes, it's about the Empire. So, after Emperor Varys' assassination, it seems his cousin Nerva made a bid for the throne. The trouble is, he wasn't the only one with designs on it, and it didn't take long for a civil war to break out. And it's not just in the provinces. Early reports say huge swathes of the Imperial capital have been reduced to rubble. The Alliance will soon convene in Alamigo to decide on a course of action, and we were hoping you'd come along.
okay.
Well, as it happens, Urianger and I were just this moment planning a little trip to Garlemald. and we should be grateful for any advice the Alliance can provide on how best to make the most of our visit.
Oh, that would be nice.
To Alamigo, then.
Why don't you go on without me? There's something I need to look into.
Oh, forgive me. You were just telling us. What is it, if I may ask?
I want to find a way to cure the Tempered.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We gotta do that, don't we?
Of course. You think it may be possible to adapt the treatment you use to help those corrupted by the Sin Eaters?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, a cure for tempering? But that would change everything. Alizé, consider yourself uninvited. Go and find us this cure.
I'll do my best.
Damn, that's, did they, like, take the script from, like, some of my streams about just being really sassy? Be like, nah! Don't come with us, go find that shit!
I was hoping you might join me. Don't worry if not, though. I won't hold it against you if you'd rather attend a stuffy meeting.
I like stuffy meetings.
Rest assured, there'll be many, many more. Go on, lend Alizé a hand.
I'll come too. If you don't mind, that is.
Yes, come with. Be helpful. Oh, he's so good.
Mind? I'm sure they would be glad of your company. Pray, enjoy your time together with your hero.
No.
Stop.
I mean, I simply thought my knowledge might be of some use.
Aww.
We shall be on
Don't
our
bully
way,
the
then.
encyclopedia.
Godspeed.
Okay. When I set out to save Halric, I think Abu was always at the back of my mind, and having proved that the light corrupted were not lost, I am convinced that the same must be true of the Tempered. Similar to those corrupted by Sin Eaters, the aether of Gabu's soul has been rendered stagnant, and though the root cause is different, perhaps the solution is the same. It is by no means an unreasonable hypothesis, I'll say, and it warrants full investigation. If there's even a chance we can save Gabu, we'll have to try, but however much I'd like to race over to Limsa and get to work, there's no room for recklessness, not when a child's life is at stake. I'm sure that Biklug would remind us we still know little and less about the soul. Any number of things could go wrong if we don't exercise due caution. And so, before attempting anything, we should learn all we possibly can about tempering. There's one problem. Research into the condition has long since ground to a halt, and the combined work of the many scholars involved doesn't exactly amount to a wealth of knowledge. Our encyclopedia's here, though. Not to the modern scholars, perhaps, but what of the ancient counterparts? I know the Alligans took a more than passing interest in the subject. And what if we seek is to be found anywhere? It would surely be at the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Now, before I do anything else. There we go. Were they experimented on primals and their worshippers? Yes. Good thinking. I've never actually been there myself, but I did read the reports on Azizla, which means we'll be needing an airship. An airship, you say? Meet me on the northern bank of the Lake Silvertear. I've got a little surprise for you. Oh, and come prepared to travel. Oh, Tataru, you have been busy. We all do that. What? All right, let's go. Ooh, look at, wow, that's actually a really nice airship. What the fuck, Tatara? How'd you do this? Oh my god. She's even got a new outfit. Fantastic. Jack of all trades, Tataru. Done do it again. Oh, look at her. I give you the Bonanza, the Zion's very own airship. I built her as a company project to help with help from our friends from the Rising Stones. I named her for luck and prosperity. Tataru, this is amazing. We'll be able to fly just about anywhere we want. Our garments were impressive enough, but to build an entire airship, I see the annals did not exaggerate in the many talents of Sion's fabled coinkeeper. I'd also introduce myself as your pilot, except the training didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped. But that's alright, because we've hired this capable fellow here instead. Bonanza is equipped with a full complement of mana cutters, by the way. Feel free to use them to get around Azizla. But enough talk, it's time to fly. All aboard! Oh, Tataru, you're the best. Honestly, Sid would be jealous by the way that airship flies. Tataru has outdone herself. Anyway, we are here in Azizla, on Azizla. And Alphino's report did not do the scale of this place justice. Yeah, Gratia, what do you think of this fucking place, my dude? My god. This appears to be Helix, which means we stand in the Alpha Quadrant. To the east lies the Beta Quadrant, and yes, I believe I have my bearings. Though this is my first time on Azizla, I do have some familiarity with the place thanks to the records in the Crystal Tower. Unless I am mistaken, this path leads to an 8th right, beyond which there will be information terminal. I suggest we begin our search there. I can't fly here, can I? Oh, I can! Oh, shit! Oh, shit. Good fucking thing, this place is, really easy to fly around in. Or, it's a good thing flight is so easy in this game. And here's the terminal. A moment while I search the archives for references to tempering. Huh. Wow, this is, becoming far easier to obtain than getting here. Ah, there we are. Iconic corruption. An overview. Well, that sounds promising. Indeed. Let's see what this report has to say. Ah, confound it. The contents appear to have been deleted. What? Oh, isn't there something you can do? Not from here, I'm afraid, but there may be another copy of the report exists somewhere elsewhere. The question is where to look. You know that Gratia absolutely for like 100 years just like had his tablet open just going like this on like EurasiaWiki.net or some shit like that. Just like looking at everybody's fucking profiles and like looking at map layouts and like busying himself with like the plethora of, you know, information given over the centuries. That's my headcanon anyway. It says here the report was written by someone named Owen. Is it likely he kept a copy? I would say it's a distinct possibility, assuming he was a researcher here. He will have had quarters on the Habisphere. We can ascertain the details at the Habisphere control. Lead us to the Bonanza and avail ourselves to the mountain cutters. We will need them to reach our destination. I forgot you already have a suitable means of transport, don't you? No need to waste time on accompanying us back to the ship. We'll see you at the Habisphere. I have several, in fact. Oh, I gotta get through the... place is big. Big! Oh boy, big. Alright, where are we heading? Oh boy, alright, hold on. There. Taking some slight detours just to get all of the bits and pieces of Ozzy's Law here. Hey, what's up, Vampire Kyoto? How you doing? How's your evening been so far? It's getting to be a little late for you. Good. Glad to hear it. Hold on, gotta make sure I get this. There we go. While I'm here. I was out all day at a friend's. Oh, nice. It just reminds me of just like people and hanging out with them and all that stuff. I recently had a test taken on Tuesday. What's time anymore? Wednesday. Came back. No. Wednesday? Thursday. What day is it? Couldn't tell you. But I definitely totally missed this. There we go. No, I had I did another COVID test and tested negative again. So. Keeping safe as possible. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't mean I'm gonna go outside and do things, but, you know, it's nice knowing I don't have it. Considering what I had to do for work. Ugh. It was just the whole, like, having to see many people in a short amount of time. I'm just like, whoa. Don't you know that's how sexually transmitted diseases are, passed? When I was younger, and I was, like, learning about sexually transmitted diseases, and it's like, you get them by having multiple partners, and I'm like, that's false. I mean, like, yes, that raises your risk, but that is not how you get them. They don't just appear from nowhere. It is like a literal passing on of them from someone who has it. That's how it works. if a collective group of, like, say 10 people are all fornicating, but they don't go out outside sources and are all in it together, they're not going to start having disease out of nowhere. It's not how that works. I've been saying these friends all along, yeah. Thank you. I am also glad that I am still negative. I don't like to talk about the bad times, but, you know. It's been a weird year. Ooh, a bunch of people have logged in. The late Owen did indeed have a chamber here. This node will be able to tell us its number. Do. There, from what I can recall, the layout should be somewhere in the vicinity of... Warning, the evacuation order is presently in effect. Entry to the Habisphere is not permitted at this time. Oh, motherfucker. Foiled again. In all likelihood, the order would have been imposed during the 4th Umbral Calamity, and I doubt it will be lifted in the near future. This is energy level critical. Turning to base 4, recharging. The fuck you say? Well, surely there must be some way to gain access. Force, for example? Ere we resort to that, I have an idea. Were we to send a surge of energy through yonder control mechanism, it should prompt the system to restart, releasing the logs. As for a suitable energy source, a concentrated lightning shard might suffice. Happily, I seem to recall they have been our known form at points of stagnant aether throughout the continent. You seem to recall. Are you honestly telling me this was in the records too? Indeed. I am. A report sent to the capital mentioned that lightning-aspected aether was prone to pooling on the continent, resulting in surges that interfered with equipment. Was the 4th Umbral Calamity, hold on. What was, hold on. What was the 4th Umbral Calamity? Oh. It was a calamity of Earth. Okay. Yeah, I did see, I did have a friend come over for like, gosh, not even 10 minutes, because I needed to take measurements. So I did, you know, my usual protocol of, you know, gloves on. I had my, my plastic hood guy. Had a mask on. We were all good about it. But like, I definitely caught myself. I'm like, I'm gonna talk to you for the next like half hour here in the sun, because I haven't like spoken to other human beings in person outside of work purposes in too long. Honestly, the next party that gets thrown is literally like several parties. I just want me, I'll throw a party. A bunch of us are probably gonna throw a bunch of parties of just like, come and hang out, bring some alcohol, we'll figure out what to do, but we're just gonna sit in each other's presence and soak up like all of the shit we did and like talk for like 500 hours about nothing until 3 in the morning. Like a party of nothing. It's gonna be so good. A minor detail, I grant you, but my role as caretaker of the Crystal Tower, there was no such thing as too much Allegan knowledge. Besides, my studies helped me to feel connected to the source, to home. I must have explored this facility 1,000 times in my mind, but to finally stand here with the two of you is more exhilarating than I can well express. Aww. You're so cute, fucking Gratia. Holy shit. Now then, the lightning shard, if I may, I suggest we split up and search the beta quadrant. Oh, but beware of sprites. They are wont to manifest in where the aether is stagnant. Now you're just showing off, which means which makes me think we should make a contest of this. First winner turn here with a shard wins. What do you say? Allie say, what do you say? Alright, well, it'll be my honor to come third. God damn it, Allie say. Alright. No, we wrote on the chocobo. We need to write on something else. No. On the black chocobo also. No. Yeah, this is fitting. This is fitting for what we're about to do. Can I, like, fall off? I can. Wow. Wait. What happens if I actually fall? Well, like, tell me you cannot go any lower? Whoa, that's cool. Ah, death. That is death. Character deleted. Oh boy. You fell off of Grahatia. You died. You fell off of Azizla. You died. Sorry. Words, names. Oops. You know how you have to start over? Oh my god. I think I would fucking quit this game if I had to start over. Jesus. Ugh. Yeah, I'd probably cry about it. There we go. There we go. There it is. Oh, these are way harder than the other ones. Hold on. Oh, what the... Also, what's up, Chris? How you doing? How's Canada? Good. Canada is like buried under snow, I assume. I assume. Bravo! That was quite a show, adventurer. Why, this spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of the prize slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations. A lightning shard is yours. What, no dramatic entrance? You've changed. Oh, you remember that? In my defense, I was caught up in the moment. It's not every day you get to meet an honest to God's hero, after all. Well, the contest continues, so you had better hurry back. Oh, but one last thing. Thank you, Zora, for bringing me here. Huh. Damn it. Canadianly. Actually, there hasn't been a whole lot of snow. It's been pretty warm. Yeah, it's been a little warm for a January, but like I've kind of been noticing this like as of late. It's like the entire weather system has just kind of changed. It's like we get Indian summers and spring winters now. Like it doesn't start getting hot out here until like August. Miss anything? Oh, what does it makes you so good, so much better at finding things? What do you have? One of you that I don't. That is a question I too have asked myself on numerous occasions. I suspect we could both learn a great deal from Zalora, and not only about the secrets of adventuring. But come, we should go back to what the fuck we were doing. Yeah, it's been, I'd say it's been warm here, but it has been a brisk 60 to 70 degrees in the last week. Excellent. The system responded exactly as intended. Now we have access to the Hemisphere. Only one obstacle remains, the security systems within. Should they be triggered, they could make life rather difficult for us. In light of which, pray leave the rest to me. If I am right, my royal blood should allow me to venture in unmolested. Assuming this place works is like the Crystal Tower, yes, but if it doesn't, you'll be on your own. I want you to promise us that you'll get out of there first sign of trouble. I promise. Wish me luck. You're in the middle of the US, seasons mean crap. For example, about a week or two ago was the 70s, this past week we got snow. Fuck. Yeah, it's been pretty weirdly steady here, but I was like looking at the weather, and like for the next week it's like bone dry, and I'm like, man, usually it's raining by this point, but it's usually late January, early February. It actually starts getting like we have that like, yeah, it's always, I take that back, it's usually like late January. What's up? Oh, that's a good question. Wi-Fi might be out again. Why? Might have to just use your... Unfortunately, we can't reset the Wi-Fi without resetting the entire internet, because that's just the way it works, unfortunately. Fucking shitty. Yeah, no, I take it back. It's always like December has rain, and then late January has rain. Here I was thinking, like, why haven't we had any rain in a minute? Oh, wait, it's not time yet. I remember a few anime Los Angeleses in the late January that were just absolutely covered in rain. As it do. Well, nothing for it, but just sit tight. Eat. Eat, I say. Zelda. You guys can see her. This might be a cutscene, so I can't move the camera yet. I'm sure this Owen fellow was very learned, but I cannot get... Hold on, I'm trying to sneeze. Iconic corruption and overview. Sounds like a studium thesis. We all had to write one. Lest you wonder, mine was about the combat applications of Aether. Nothing if not practical. Alphino was more philosophical, of course. Political, dare I say it. He chose to write a lengthy discourse on our nation's duty to the world. A controversial subject, to say the least. He asserted that Charlene's knowledge should rightly be used to protect all life on the star, in direct opposition to the country's cherished policy of non-intervention. Being a leading member of the Forum, our father was not happy. At the time, of course, Alphino was utterly convinced his views would cheerfully argue to... Convinced of his views and cheerfully argue to the death with anyone who saw things differently. By which I mean the rows were long. To be fair to him, though, he's since learned to be much more open-minded. But deep down, he still holds fast to the one belief. I admire him for it. Oh, he would get along with a Emiratian. Emiratite? I should have liked to meet the young Alphino. For what it's worth, my thesis concerned the Allegan civilization as depicted in folklore. Oh, you're back. I didn't know you attended the studium. I didn't. A thesis was required to earn my Archon's mark. My peers at the students of Baldestion, convinced me to write one on the promise of unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Though I considered it no more than a means to an end at the time, I will admit it was gratifying to have my efforts acknowledged. God, an Archon's thesis. I shouldn't imagine the work involved, but enough about that. Is this the fruit of your foray? Yes, the Owen's archive node. It was waiting for me in his chamber. I got his PC, let's root it! If a copy of his report still survives, it would be stored in this device. Shall we find out? Time to jailbreak his PC? Analyzing, scanning for a registered user. User not found. To proceed as a guest, please complete biometric authentication. Remove system 32 immediately. Bright is interesting. I can go from above 0 to frigid cold in a few hours. The mountains we get Chinooks? What is Chinooks? Chinooks? Is that like Haboobs, only snow versions? I just read that. Weather in Pennsylvania is like yours in the middle of America. It was like 81 the other day and we got 10 inches of snow the next. Whew. I thought it was bad out here where it could be like 80 degrees in the sun, but then it's like 40 degrees like overnight. The only Chinook I know is the helicopter. Listen, I've experienced snow. I'm like, while I live in California, in Southern California specifically, I have experienced snow. When cold air falls off the mountain into the prairies, it gets really freaking cold. Oh, okay. Dude, I don't know if you guys watched this. It was a YouTube video about oh god, what was it called? It was like the freezing of Middle America in the 40s? Hold on. I have to remember what the fuck it was. Fucking god. Fucking upstairs neighbors' kids need to stop. Like, unabashedly just, like, stomping onto the fucking floor. No, what was it? It was like... Yeah, it was the blizzard of 49. It was like, I'd been given this from Wyoming PBS, and it was like this crazy, like, they would get like snowdrifts that would just like pile up 30 feet high in the like middle of the plains. Absolutely crazy. But they like talked about like how devastating it was in general. Oh my god. Stop running. Stop. We'll play in the street. Verifying. Oh, if anybody's interested in that, hold on, let me get the link for that. No. Don't play it. Give me...
40.
I was like in the middle of watching it. I'm not still. I pretty much got the gist of the whole goddamn thing, but you know, embedded thing. Oh yeah, by the way, so Twitch doesn't do embedding anymore. For the very, very, very specific, like I was watching Giant Bomb and they were complaining about how they couldn't embed the Twitch stream into their website anymore, and they don't know this, and I may contact them about like, hey, this was a thing that actually happened where somebody was actually taking all of the streams of female Twitch streamers and embedding them into this other website for people to watch. Like, it was a curation of Twitch streamers specifically on this website, and it went against like Twitch TOS, but because it was an embedding thing, and it was like none of us ever signed up for it, they were like, that's illegal, you can't do that. Also, we have no way to prevent that, so no embedding for a while at all, period. And then they didn't directly talk about it, Twitch didn't, but it was still kind of like, it was very creepy. It was like, I think, I'm gonna say this once, it may have been created under nice pretenses, but it came off extremely creepy and stalkery, like unabashedly so. Like, it was only female streamers, which is like, don't do that. No. Wild. Like, it seems like from the surface level, it's like, yeah, we did this thing. But then when you're like, but why did you really do this? That's not why you did it. Why did you do this? Living in Georgia and Arizona. Yeah. Dude, it's so weird. Arizona, like, the middle of fucking Arizona, like, it's desert for fucking ever. It, like, gets snow. It's so weird. Yeah, it was really gross. Like, somebody found out about this site, and I commented saying something. I'm like, hey, guess what? They have a Twitter, and apparently if you don't like it, you don't want your stuff on there, you can go to their Twitter and basically sign out from that. But also, here's their Twitter. Enjoy this information. Take this information for yourself. Because they had made a post on their Twitter, like, saying, it's like, hey, if you want to opt out, let us know. And I'm like, the fuck you say? You weren't supposed to do this, period. And they immediately got, like, shit canned, like, within the day. One of the few good things Twitch has done in 2020. Authentication complete. Guest identified. This member of the royal family. I'm your most humble service, your highness. Oh. Never ceases to amuse me. 'Tis but a pity the effect will not last forever. Dogan Uiel said as much when they granted me this gift, but still such time as it fades, I shall use it gratefully. Search archive for iconic corruption. Searching. One item found. Iconic corruption. An overview. The report is locked by the author. Please state password. Oh, fuck. Well, then, there you go then, your highness. Tell the nice Canode the password. Oh, Alice, say don't be rude. Right. Let's see. Glory be to Alag. Oh. Damn it. Long live Emperor Zande. Fuck. Blip bloop. Password incorrect. Please try again. God. Confound it. Come now. Passwords are invariably short and simple. For instance. Oh, the music starts up. Oh my god, Allie, say please. Password. Shut up. Who wrote this? The notion that the password could be something so inane would be laughable were it not so dangerously stupid. Furthermore, your conduct in the presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Know your place, handmaiden. Sassy! What did that thing just call me? I mean, both of these are going to be incorrect, but what would the Warrior of Light say? Courage. Password incorrect. Again, be warned that any further inappropriate behavior in the presence of His Highness will not be tolerated. Alright, alright, that's it. I say we dismantle it and manually extract what we need. Now, let's not be too hasty. A single misstep will we risk losing all the report together. I believe this may be a task for Sid and his colleagues. If anyone can coax Machina into cooperation, it is them. That is a good idea, though. Come. Let us bear the node back to the Rising Stones. Alice is probably the smartest of all three of our brain cells. Like, we may be 3 brain cells, but she's the smartest of us 3. And we have an encyclopedia on our, thing. What the fuck? What the shit is this? I'm getting a Tumblr message? Seems false. Hold on. Man, I still get fucking porn bots on Tumblr. What the fuck? Why is this still a fucking problem? I haven't been on Tumblr in like a year. I'm still getting porn bot. Well, mostly because I got rid of the porn. Let's be fair. Yeah, I was living like 2 miles from the Mexico border when we had snow. Like, quarter of an inch, but it was still a strange thing to wake up to. Yeah, we used to take trips out to, there's a little town just east of the, New Mexico border. My family, would go visit for, you know, Christmases and stuff. And there is a mountain range, it's like the bottom of the Rockies and stuff, but like, getting there, you have to go through middle of, Arizona. And so we're like out in the desert. Nothing for miles except for like rolling hills of nothing. Because it's just barren desert. And I'm just like, that's fucking snow. That's unfair. That's so unfair that this fucking desert has snow. And like, I'm like back home, you know, never getting snow on the ground. Stop looking at porn. No. No? But I stopped using Tumblr because of mostly the policy changes. And I had friends that were like, I had artist friends that like had to vacate because of the changes. And I had other friends that left because they posted things that were not porn, but were flagged for it. Because, haha, you fucking guessed it, they put a fucking robot in an algorithm to detect if something was porn or not. And boy howdy, that did not go well whatsoever. Yeah, it's a bummer. I actually quite enjoyed Tumblr. I curated it in such a way that was like really nice to like find good photos for like mood boards and stuff like that. It was perfect for it. But like if I ever go back, I just go back to my own Tumblr to look at the things I re-blogged because it's all the stuff I liked. You get mixed responses from friends who talk about it. Yeah, like, it was really, that's the thing, it's like, I had heard all of the things leading up to, like, oh, it's terrible and stuff, and I'm like, I personally never experienced terrible versions of Tumblr because I only, one, followed friends who also only ever wanted to reblog other things that they liked and enjoyed, and so I never saw problematic Tumblr. However, I did see outside of Tumblr, problematic Tumblr, and I was like, that's fucking gross. So, it was, if you had a bad experience on Tumblr, you did not curate your Tumblr well enough. Very similar to Twitter. Like, if you... It's very easy to curate stuff on Twitter, too. I should probably mention that I have yet to beat Sid since waking up. Rambros did send word to the Ironworks, but appears our friend has been afield on urgent business. Nevertheless, I assume my proposal to seek his help is no pretext. However much I might look forward to seeing him again. Him and everyone. But come, let's be on our way. You could like draw boobies on it and you get flagged. Yeah, basically. It's got nip nops. Take it down. Look at him. All but running. How sweet. Still, it wouldn't do to keep him waiting, shall we? Yeah, there was stuff like that, but it was also just like, hey, I posted this picture of like a guy holding a banana and it got flagged. Or like stuff that was like weirdly inane, nothing. It was like weird abstract art that ended up getting flagged. That was like absolutely not porn whatsoever. It was like art. It was like non-human art being flagged as porn. Like there were no humans involved in this entire picture whatsoever, let alone body parts. So it was a weird, fucking weird time. Man, what the fuck is this song? I know it. Why can't I fucking remember what the fuck this song is from? I see memes of watermelons and anything flag was flagged. Yeah. It was real. It was that shit was real for sure. What? Wait, yeah. On the other one,
White rice, fried rice. White rice.
yeah, if it has to be rice, then white rice. If it has to be something else, do like a mushroom thing.
2 and 2, so 2. Orange chicken.
Yeah, chow mein, orange chicken, and maybe some sort of, I think there's like a beef and mushroom or something.
Beef and mushroom.
Yeah.
Beef and
Got it. Alright. Let's see if that comes back positive. In the middle of fucking typing. Try not to show their name because they'll get fucking big flagged. From Final Fantasy? Okay. Alright, well we're actually wasting time. Whee! Here we go. Alright. Wonderful news, Laura. Tataru contacted Sid on our behalf, and he's on his way here even as we speak. While we wait, I should very much like to hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Would you be so kind, Kryl? I like stuffy meetings. As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to recent events in Garlemald. According to intelligence from our Domin allies, the war of succession rages on, and the Empire remains without a leader. Amidst the chaos, the Imperial legions and the provinces have begun to move independently of the motherland. Of greatest concern is the Illard the Third. Is that Illard? That is Illard. That's ILLRD. A region aligned with Lord Nerva. It appears they have received substantial financial backing from House Brutus. I look shocked, but I'm also just like, I have never heard these names before. Brutus? Are they the ones who took Yotsuyu and Asahi? Oh shit! Okay, no, now I have heard these. Oops, that's my last 2 brain cells remembering that. This bodes well. Xenos' movements, meanwhile, remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping that Thancred and Oriange will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. They stole Asahi's body! Those Ascians did it! Until such times they do, the Allied leaders feel it would be unwise to interfere in the conflict, and so, thanks to part with the Imperial withdrawal from Gimlet, they have decided to turn their attention to the Prem problem once more. Working with friendly factions among the best tribes, they hope to reopen dialogue and explore new avenues for peace. Given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead of a decisive clash with the Empire. Whatever their intent, it is not a problem easily solved. Lumincians in particular struggle in their effort, and Alphinaud and Y'shtola have been called upon to aid them. My god, fucking relax! You can't, I don't know if you guys can see this, like, fucking, Gratia's like this, like, 24/7. Fucking relax, my dude. Is that just how that race exists? Just, like, ready to go? It's, like, ready to... As long as we're dealing with the tempered, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we can develop a treatment for tempering, then anything is possible. Wyoming must succeed. And on that cheery note, why not make yourselves comfortable in... Oh. That's Tataru speaking. And on that cheery note, why not make yourselves comfortable in Dawn's respite? I'll show Sid in as soon as he arrives. Bloop bloop. Warning, His Highness is exhibiting elevated blood pressure. Ah, Sid, at long last. Aw. Aw. This'll be cute. Oh no, I'm out of... Oh no, I bought more red ginger. I am not out of red ginger. I bought more because I was low on this. Sid! It's been 100 years! It's been like 300 years. Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. You may as well have heard we've had our hands full. In our defense, you are up rather early. I was under the impression you'd be slumbering a while longer. Oh, I would have been if you had not fulfilled your promise. Huh, I still struggle with that idea. From where I stand, the secrets of traversing time and space seem exactly as invaluable as they ever did. But if an alternate version of myself has already laid them bare, I dare say that frees me up to concentrate on other endeavors. Good. A different version of... I guess this is this sort of like, well, we decided to fuck with time. That's a different time's problem. This time's problem, solved. Another time, their problem. See, it's weird when you have to deal with time and dimensions at the same time. Like, it's a thing, like... It's one of those, like, we're dealing with, like, Dragon Ball Super levels of, like, there are multiple universes. And they all kind of counteract each other, by the way. But also, put some time stuff in that. Have fun. Also, by the way, I guess the, Asians lived on the first... But if they created all of this bullshit, shouldn't they have come from the source? But their cities on the first? What? I still don't have an answer to that question. That's like the #1 burning question. If anybody can explain that to me, I'll stop whatever dialogue's happening and we'll focus on that because that's important. At this rate, it's important. Ah, yes, you wanted my help with something? What is it? Oh, no, nothing. I just want to stare at you and smile happily that you'd succeeded in your duties. Well, a treatment for tempering. And for the next step, you need to find the password to this Allegan's report. Indeed. Just so. With nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever and still not guess correctly, and thus we turn to you. And that's the other thing. Like, the source had the Allegans. Does that mean that the first had the Asians? And so the first version of the Allegans are the Asians? Or, like... So confused. I think that city underwater was a replica made by Emmett. I mean, I would agree with that, but I was under the impression it was... This is a specific place you need to be, because this is where our city is buried now, after thousands of years of time. And... like, when Emmett's, like, when you finish off Emmett, you see the ruins of a city that he had, in his, like, infinite, you know, amount of power, had, like, reconstructed from the skeletal structures. Unless that was also part of the illusion itself, was to see the skeletal structures of, like, we're gone now. He just recreated it? Okay. I wonder if it was just, like, all of his machinations and stuff like that. Okay. I guess he was like, well, you're here in the first fucking round, so I'm just gonna do it here. That does make more sense. Given that, like, the source is supposed to be, like, the thing that keeps having calamities happen to it. It's like Xanarkand? Oh. No. No! Xanarkand was a real place that actually happened, and then everybody was thrown into time forward. Yeah, okay. Okay, yes. So, we're looking at... okay, maybe it's the first version of Ascian homeland. Because it's all supposed to be somewhat similar in some respects. And given that from the source splitting out into 14, that all of them would be identical, and then over time they would all change over time. So it's like, hey, you're in the first, by the way, when all this was originally destroyed, that's what it looked like. And it's like that on every one of these, by the way. That, I like that a little more. It's more like, it's been thousands of years of time since all of this fucking happened. And thousands of years of time with literal different coin flips for everything happening. So it's like, you know, we still have the same, like, races and different, you know, stuff, but, like, the worlds themselves have not changed. Like, the physical planets have not changed. Stars. I think they mentioned that when the source fractured, some things split off from... some things didn't. They weren't exactly replicas. Yeah, I would assume it's like they started all off the same and then grew over time. It was like it made 14 versions of itself, but like that's 14 different opportunities for something to change. This is part of the reason why, like, my theory of like, hey, there are... what, 14 Final Fantasies, so it's absolutely possible that, well, now 15, but it's absolutely possible that every single one of these instances could have been a Final Fantasy, like, thing. And so when we're on the first, we witness, like, what looks exactly like the first Warrior of Light from the first Final Fantasy. I'm like, I like that. I like that sort of idea. It's like they're all different, but they're all sort of still, they all still use materia and aether or some sort of magic in them, but they all have chocobos, they all have moogles, they all have some sort of something in them that all tie them together, but they're all extremely different, not exactly replicas of each other. Makes sense. Also, why are you vacuuming at 7 p.m.? They literally vacuumed this area like yesterday? Was it last night you vacuumed above me? What the fuck? And they haven't been vacuuming like this for, like, weeks. But twice in a row. Oh, come on. Yeah, I kind of like the idea that it's like, we all started from the same source. But since you're here in the first, we're just going to show you what it looked like. Close enough having the Legend of the Warrior in the Light of the first and the Void of the 13th. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I like that idea because it really just kind of hones in like, hey, you know, you know, what is Final Fantasy? You gotta have a Moogle. You gotta have a Chocobo. You gotta, you know, deal with magic in some way. More often than not, you're going to deal with some sort of, like, not just magic, but also some sort of fun steampunky technology. That became more of a thing over time than, as a staple, really. And it wasn't until, like, I think 7 when they were like, yeah, cyberpunk, though. And they were really, like, and then they tried to go really, really modern with 8. And then they went back into, like, yeah, steampunk with 9. Yeah, no, 6 was definitely, like, steampunk, for sure. And then 7 was cyberpunk, and they went back to went into, like, really modern stuff with 8. It was, like, modern with, like, fun, wild fantasy nonsense. But everybody wears, like, regular clothing. Like, very normal, regular clothing. And belts. Dude, I always have such mixed feelings about 8. It's like, I like 8, but at the same time, I'm like, man, that story could have been better. Like, 8 would have been a much better candidate for a remake. An actual remake of like, hey, I think we had some good ideas for 8, but like, there were definitely some problems. Let's remake this. But I think everybody really likes 7 so much that 7 would have been a better candidate for a remaking of the game entirely and a rebuild of the story. It would have sold better. But 8 needed the overhaul. Could have been told better and the junction system was super busted. Exactly. I feel like 8 was too ahead of its time. Like, they wanted so much out of it, and they didn't have the resources for it. Absolutely not. Yeah, the ultimate... Alright. I mean, we are talking about Final Fantasy, but... Oh my god. We've gotten into another one of my, tangents. Just so, with Neri Cludagius, you'll be here forever with not guessed correctly, and thus we have to ask you to break our fucking password code. Can you hack this shit? Well, I'd love to say that we could help you, so I will. Once suitably configured, a Magitech terminal should make short work of identifying the password. Man, not only is he an engineer, he's also a fucking, like, cyber sleuth. Good job, Sid. The best. I knew I could rely on you. Now, anticipating that it might be of use, I took the liberty of borrowing a tombstone from Rambros. It contains an Allegan dictionary. Oh shit, that's really fucking handy. They gotta drop that horrible song, Eyes on Me. Dude, the number of people that love Eyes on Me is insane. It's not bad, but it's not the best fucking song. You guys can shush on that. Yeah, no, that can be slept on for fucking sure. I can only play like 2 seconds of it before Latin Auteur fucking flags me for copyright infringement on YouTube. Yeah, no, it's all you need to know. Yeah, it's not the worst song, but it needs to be slept on. Now, I think Melodies of Life way better. Way better. I used to sing my baby little kitten to sleep with that song. I remember when I first played that game, I was also taking care of like an infant kitten that her cat mom had abandoned, and I used to sing her to sleep with that song. And so every time I hear that song, I always cry because, you know, she passed away like several years ago. I'm just like, no. Good thinking. I'll transfer the information to a terminal and set it to work right away. Thank you, Sid. You're the best. Yeah, 100%. That, man, Melodies of Life, fucking good. That was one of my highlights of this year was, actually, hold on, let me double check. Was that this year or was that last year? Oh, that was last year. Holy shit. Man, time is completely distorted for me, but like last year, one of the YouTubers that I watch, or he's not a YouTuber, he's a Twitch streamer that he just puts all of his stuff up onto YouTube. He replayed 9 again, and I was just like, yes, I need to rewatch this because I don't have the time to play it anymore. And I cannot believe that was a year and a half ago. Fuck, dude. I need to finish his playthrough of 6, though, because that's a game I will not be able to replay, but absolutely was excited that he was gonna put it out, because that's all I ever watch anymore. I don't watch TV. I watch a Twitch streamer's, you know, VODs on YouTube. Dude, yeah, 9 was so good. Ugh. The Moguri mod, I want to say that he played with the Moguri mod, but I don't remember. It's the one that basically fixed a lot of stuff, right? And it did some texture changes for the Mode 7 stuff. Not Mode 7, the overworld stuff looked a lot nicer. And the backgrounds looked really nice and pretty. Yes, he did play that with it. And I was like, I literally would sit there and just be watching it being like, wow, this looks so much better than how I played it on my fucking CRT originally. You know, with my fucking PS1. I don't have... Actually, no, I did buy that game. I bought that game. I went to Saboten in 2019 to help my sister out with her business. And someone was selling it wasn't like an original copy, it was a greatest hits copy, but it was like in perfect condition. I was like, give me that. Give me that Final Fantasy IX greatest hits. Give me that. Give me that right now. Because I still have a PS1. I can still play it. Though I think I need a controller. No, I have controllers for it. But I could stream it. But it would be shitty. But no, if I do any old RPGs, I would have to do mods for it. I don't have the time for that anymore. I can barely play this game without getting into a fucking tangent and totally forgetting that I need to talk out all of the fucking dialogue, because this game is fucking long. Hold on, we gotta do the check. Here it is. Here's the check. This is the weekly check of how long have I been playing this fucking game. Hold on, I gotta open Steam, go to my library, go to what I'm currently running. We finally made it to 350 hours, mates. We made it. 350 hours. Finally get to 5.4. Don't stream this game. Do not stream this game. I tell everybody, it's like, should I get into... I tell all my friends who stream games, they're like, I should get into Final Fantasy XIV. I'm like, don't stream it. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it, you motherfucker. I will... You'll regret that. How would you rate the 14 expansion story-wise? Ooh, good question. So far... So far. I know I'm not done. We're still in Shadowbringers. But for finished stuff, I can definitely say that Stormblood, very good. I sobbed and cried about Gosetsu and Yotsuyu and all of those crew out in Doma and all those assholes, and like, oh, did it. You guys are the best. Like, good characters, good story arc. Everything was really, really solid. And they were really like throwing, like, let's be real, Square Enix has been really throwing their money out onto all that stuff. And it's showing. And then I would say, like, backwards, like, number 2, so that's number 1, so number 2 would be Heavensward, obviously, it's good, like, good music, good story, man, we all fucking, I can't believe people are mad about people fucking dragons, can't believe that shit, but then again, religion's a hell of a thing, religion's a hell of a drug, and all of that still just hit me when we started going through that in Shadowbringers. Like, I'm gonna go make you rewalk all of your shit that you had to deal with. And I was just like, oh no. Heavensward. Yeah. like, now, over time, and this is spoiler territory, I'll give everybody a half a second to mute the stream if you don't need spoilers on this, but, the death of Rochefort hit me later. It didn't hit me right away, but I was still upset at the time, but, like, now, over time, I'm just like, man, that motherfucker helped us so much. And I think it's criminal that they did not have more involved with him. Like, there was a lot involved, but I wanted more I wanted to cry more. Like, Gosetsu's death hit me harder because he was so involved. And, like, I really know, I know somebody's gonna fucking die in the next fucking expansion, and it's gonna fucking ruin me to death. It's gonna be awful. But, man, they know what they're doing. But, like, Stormblood so far, Shadowbringers so far, good story. We're building off of everything we've built so far. Also good. We're you know, good callbacks to things. Very, very nice. And we're kind of wrapping up all of the Ascian nonsense that we kind of started the entirety of A Realm Reborn with. And I would say, like, A Realm Reborn wasn't bad, but there was a lot of it. Like, that could have been broken down into 2 parts, I think. You know, given the circumstances and all that jazz. But, like, Shadowbringers was a very good, like, everything up to this point mattered. Like, everything, it made A Realm Reborn so much better. Like, I finished, Stormblood, and I was just like, man, fuck A Realm Reborn. Like, yes, I did meet my family, and I do care about them very much, but then Shadowbringers comes in, and you're just like, no, you came back and you reminded me about my family. Like, I love all of these assholes, and I give a shit about all of them, and I don't want them to die, and also, you, reminded me about all the shit we were dealing with the Heaven's Word, and all of that shit, and then also Stormblood, and all of that shit, and I'm like, So, Shadowbringers is very good, but it definitely plays off the back of everything we've built up so far, which is fine, and you're absolutely allowed to do that. And, like, Emmett Selk, oh man, what a good fucking bad guy that I love to hate. And then I was still just like, at the very end, he was, you know, doing the, like, remember that we lived, I'm like, I got you, fam. You're a fucking asshole, but you had your reasons. And then, like, the post Shadowbringer stuff is starting to, like, really hit, like, really getting that hit in. It's given me good vibes, and then you get the extra Emmett Selk bullshit with I almost wish they had pushed I almost wish they had pushed Elidibus into the next expansion. Only because we gave La Habrea his own expansion, and then we gave Emmett Selk his own expansion, giving a little hop, skip, and a jump between with we kind of forgot about the Ascians when we were doing Heaven's Word, and then we got back into that in Stormblood. But we skipped a lot. We skipped a lot of Ascian nonsense with those two. We like fucked up. We like, bye bitches. What's up?
So the place closed as soon as it.
No way. Oh
Yeah.
no.
So
look at my Discord. No, I don't want lo mein. I want chow mein. Look at my Discord. Like, I gave you a private message on Discord. That's all I want. If you want anything else, it's mushroom nonsense and white rice. I'm not a complicated human. I like specific things. Although I have been I did order some sun tofu. Oh, man. I've had that, and I didn't know what it was called. Tofu is very good. But anyway, so... Yeah, man, we did fucking skip a lot of Asian nonsense between, A Realm Reborn and, Shadowbringers, huh? So I feel bad that we kind of literally mushed, Elidibus into the after story of Shadowbringers. I'm like, man, like, that's good. It's fine. Like, that's part of the expansion and the extras of it, but I'm just like, I feel like he deserved his own bit, because that did hit. That hit pretty fucking good, to be fucking sure. No joke. So yeah, but like, Shadowbringers is good, but I would definitely put it off on its own category of, we dealt with the first 3, and this now 4th expansion of the series, this like 4th title, is like, we're working off of things that are already here, and that's this now we severed it after Heaven's Word. We severed it, was like, okay, here we are, and now everything after that is going to be maybe building off of that. We might get into another sort of section after this next thing, after Shadowbringers. Like, we might get into another section of, like, we're going to build into new story to keep this going. Or, after this next thing they do with Shadowbringers, they might come out with Final Fantasy XVII as an online experience. And just to try to integrate everybody into a new storyline or something like that. I don't know. I feel like they could probably continue this on, because we're on the internet and we can just upgrade everything immediately and without any fucking problems anymore. Because this is, I think, the only way well, PS4? I think are they going to continue this on PS5? I feel like they will. Like, they'll do a single console, so like PS5 and PC, and then you can update that on the internet, and they'll just continue it. It's like Final Fantasy XIV is the online experience for Final Fantasy if you want an MMO, and they could just keep going with it. But if they ever wanted to do something new, completely new, they would have to make an entirely new, like, everything. Which is a scary thought, because 14 already went through the motions of starting over, so they may not do that. So, yeah, it took me an entire year to get all the way to Stormblood, I believe. I think I got through everything. I got through all of A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word by an entire year. And then, I did Stormblood and Shadowbringers since September. But I think I might be remembering that wrong. And then only in December did I finally get to Shadowbringers, which has taken many hours. Hold on. I think YouTube might actually be able to let me know about that. Hold on. Not that YouTube, the other YouTube. The YouTube that, the studio YouTube. If I go to my playlists, like, give me playlists. How many hours is that? Couldn't tell you how many hours Shadowbringers has actually been. And this is only me fucking around and doing these fucking wild ass tangents for 15 minutes at a fucking time. Oh, man, I really wish I knew how long these were. Hold on, maybe if I actually go to my regular YouTube. Look at my actual playlist. Will it give me total time? No, it will not. Damn it. I want to see total time for this fucking playthrough. But yes, so far, it's Stormblood, Heavensward, A Realm Reborn, and then like on a different category into their own tiers of storyline would be like Shadowbringers, and then whatever the next one's gonna be. Like, we gotta really kind of separate these, because like Shadowbringers is, like I said, definitely building off the back of stuff we have already built so far. And I don't want to say that it's number one, because you really needed to have all of the rest of the backstory to enjoy it at all. So I did appreciate the new world, so that is good. That's probably gonna make Shadowbringers better than the next expansion, just because it's like a new world and a new experience and a new, you know, shit. So, who knows? Finally, Sid's finally hacked this. Freedom. The password is freedom. Holy shit. Wow. Wouldn't have expected that. Huh. Short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to do us the honors, Your Highness? I would, milady. Yeah, hard to top. I think it wouldn't be a topping. It would be a, let us continue built on what we've built. Like, the first three. So we have Realm Reborn. We're trying to fix the thing. We're trying to fix the problem we had with 1.0. And then Heavensward is, hey, we finally got that story out. We got to continue the story, right? So here is the next story. And then Stormblood was like, let's keep that going, yeah, fam? And a new world, a new place. Let's bring Japan in the mix, because that's what everybody fucking does. One Piece, you're not absolved of this. And then Shadowbringers being like, yes, we brought in our best writers. Based on everything we've known so far. Here you go. Oh, thank you for the super waste. I appreciate it. Man, I gotta figure out what the fuck to do for another print. I got the Ava print, but I gotta do another print. Oh, I will say that Arkham had given his voice on a print, and I might just do it just for him, just to let it happen, because it's me and Zergy, and he also likes Zergy, so it was one of those. But if you guys have like a print, let me know which one. No, it's fine. Like, I'll give you the print, because it wouldn't be one of those, like, well, I gotta have, like, 10 printed to make it worthwhile for the company to do kind of thing. I can't just make one. So, like, whatever next print I can send out to people for funsies. I feel like Stormblood didn't go into the Japanese culture side, like the Kugane era. Yeah, they could have gone way heavier on that, but I think because it is one of those, like, Japanese companies, forgetting that, oh, right, we didn't make this game anywhere, in any way possible Japanese. Ooh. Whereas, like, yeah. Yeah, let me see if I have any good, Luffy photos, because, to be honest with you, the last time I cosplayed Luffy was like 2013? 14? Oh, I don't remember, because that's a fuzzy couple of years, isn't it? Yeah, 2012 to 2015 are fuzzy for me, unfortunately, because of reasons. I might explain in a private post if you are so inclined, but it's like, ooh, yeah, that's a good one. It's because of Volume 1000. I'm a terrible One Piece fan, and I have not caught up. I am, like, on chapter... Looks at phone. Looks at... Shit. On chapter... 906. So I am 100 chapters, a little less than 100 chapters away from number 1000. So I was 4 years behind. before I started reading again. Oops. I stopped after Punk Hazard, so I feel you on that one. Yeah, Punk Hazard was so slow anyway. Like, oof. And I stopped during the wedding. I actually stopped during the wedding, but I know many people who stopped during Punk Hazard. Chapter 1000 was a trip. Oof. I can't believe they killed off Goku and Naruto. Yeah, I gotta finish it. Alright. Node, open. The report entitled Iconic Corruption and Overview. Password, freedom. Password accepted. Bloop. Opening report. Wow, he looks so normal. This report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and bind men to their will. The phenomenon we call corruption refers to the alteration of the aether of the soul. I cannot believe you assholes are still using this thousands and thousands of years later for the means of corruption of the soul. Said aether ordinarily exists in equilibrium, no one element being more prominent than another. But when a subject is exposed to the aether of an icon, this changes, their soul taking on the properties of the entity in question. By the way of example, exposure to the aether of the fiend, Sephiroth, would cause the subject's aether to become aligned with the element of earth. Oh no, big corrupted. Sorry. As a consequence, the subject would attain heightened affinity with earth-aspected magics, as well as preternatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposure would further enhance these traits, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh. The changes undergone by the subject are not solely attributed to elemental alignment, however. Further testing has determined that the subject's soul becomes umbrally changed, or stagnant during the process. The stagnation of the soul is the effect of diluting the sense of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon, the thoughts of whom come to consume their entire existence. In this matter, due to the corrupt, in this matter, do the corrupt become worshippers of the icon, their prayers serving to further empower the entity. So it's way more behient of them to not become a subject, like, so that's why the icon's like always trying to make worshippers rather than just change it altogether. Wait. It's not that the icon is doing that. It's like, if you become so much so, maybe not because of the icon's influence, but if you are just so aligned with Earth, you become a fiend. Whereas, like, the icon itself is like, well, I don't want a fiend. I want somebody that's just gonna give me aether because they like me a lot. This is why they don't become monsters. They just become mindless vessels, basically. Having discerned the mechanism of icon corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop a material capable of shielding one from its effects. An endeavor which we were successful, albeit at a great cost. In the course of testing, many of my assistants, good men and women all, fell victim to corruption, and in accordance with protocol, they were summarily put to death. I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cures for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord Ammon. Though I knew it would be fruitless, I protested the decision, and for my impertinence, I have been stripped of rank and title, and will shortly be expelled from this facility. In all likelihood, this report will be expunged from the archives. Nonetheless, I recorded in the hope that one day someone will undertake to do that which I could not, and find a cure for victims of iconic corruption. End recording. Holy shit, he knew! That's convenient. Damn. Not even the Allegans were able to find a cure. Or rather, were not given the chance to do so. One cannot help but wonder what motivates Lord Ammon's decision. More importantly, it confirms that stagnation of the soul is indeed the problem, and Angelo can remedy that. True, yet we were simply to reanimate a tempered soul. I fear it would do not to diminish the individual's fanatical faith. Fanatical faith. Indeed, it may well intensify it. Now, we would somehow need to suppress the primal's hold over the subject at the same time, or risk them ever remaining its thrall. Yeah, so there's no point in reviving their souls unless we can restore their sense of will. They're doomed unless we can actually... Yeah. Oh, but of course, memory transference. The process of the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into manageable bundles, if you will. By adapting the technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation. That is, limit the effects of only those memories that existed prior to tempering. So basically a system restore. Oh no, this entire game is basically set about a simulation. Thus restoring the sense of self. We could theoretically drown out the incitements of false faith. I totally clicked that when I wasn't supposed to. We could, which had come to dominate the individual's thoughts. Oh, I see. The theory seems sound, and our experience treating the light corrupted would help us to identify suitable memories for reanimation. Brilliant! But you are conflicted. You are confident you can adapt memory transference as required. I seem to recall your attempts to do so while trying to bring us home culminated in literal bloodletting. They did. You are right. Despite my best efforts, I could not recreate the mechanism. I could concede that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide for the basis of a cure. Then perhaps it's better we consider another approach. Your doubts are understandable, but this time I believe we have a reason to be confident. You see, nodes such as this were built with the ability to simulate magics. Which leads me to believe that we may be capable of performing simulations of the transference technique. If so, we could be able to conduct years' worth of tests within a space of a few days. And in theory, it would be no different from how we identified the password. But it'll take more calculating power. A lot more. I honestly couldn't say whether our equipment would be up to the task. Tell me, Sid, why do you suppose Owen locked his report behind a password? Keep from prying eyes, of course. Why else? Wait. A password that would be guessed by anyone with leisure and a dictionary could keep it from a person minded to look. Wouldn't keep it from a person minded to look. No, he wanted his report to be seen by those who strive for freedom. Not unlike the members of a certain distinguished engineering collective. I believe their motto was freedom through technology or some such. You two, run up as many Magitech terminals as you can find and bring them to the workshop. Right away, Sid. Right away, Chief. Holy shit. This is real good. Things are about to get it very busy. Lucky we have you to help, eh? Got you, fam. Alright, where are we? Where are we in the quest? Ooh. Late. Well, I'm only, what, 2 hours in? We're good. So, my husband let me know that the food dispensary that he was trying to get delivery from closed as soon as he made the order. So, he went and tried to order from another place, but I told him, like, all of the orders I want to try to do are on the Discord private message I gave to you. Go ahead. And I know he didn't look at them before he tried to interrupt me. The downside of me having a camera is that you can't just, like, walk up next to me and ask me things, because, like, I have a whole entire, like, you know, thing. Oh, no, wait. So he can't just, like, ask me what's going on. So he was definitely just, like, he goes over to the, like, I have a wall divider. It's a IKEA calyx that I can put stuff in, but you can see through the other side of, and he'll, like, wave at me like, I need your attention, because I have enough peripheral vision I can see what's going on over there. So that's why I'll, like, look over here and be like, yes, the thing. Stuff, so. However, I need to, hold on. There it is. Hold on. You guys need to see this. You guys can see that very well. It's my cat. And she, like, mushed her face into the quilt that I'm currently making. I can, like, zoom in a little. Hold on. I can zoom in a little more. Got, like, her nose, like, mushed into the quilt. Oh, God. Oh, shit. I figured you guys would appreciate that. Funny. I'll take a picture and I'll put it on Twitter for you guys too, because it's so cute. On Twitter mode. I do appreciate that this phone lets me know when the camera is dirty, at least. Oh no, she moved! Oh, damn it. Wait, there she goes. The Twitter. Helping me stream. Should send him within the next 5 minutes. I know, she's such a sleepy kitty. Oh, I'm sorry, I woke you up. You know. Oh, big stretches. Don't give me that look. You little shit. I'll be doing nothing all day. Absolutely nothing. Jack shit the entire daylight day, and then as soon as I start my fucking stream, she'll sit at the door and meow at me. But, like, behind the screen, so she'll just meow. And I'm like, stop. I'm busy. Today is one of the few days that I did entertain her for a whole 5 minutes before my stream. And now she's sleepy and tired. Alright, Sid. Let's fucking do this. Right. Well, Gratia and I can figure the terminals. I want the rest of you to procure supplies, namely ceruleum, to fuel the terminals and ice shards to keep them cool. The more we have, of the both, the better. Leave the ice shards to me. I'll round up some adventurers to go on a gathering spree. Thanks, Kryle. In that case, I trust Laura and Alisadi with the ceruleum. Here's a promissory note for each of you. Promissory note. Yeah, if you guys also didn't know, my sub emote is of my fucking cat. There she is. She's a good girl. When she wants to be. Take them to Sky Steel Manufacturing on Ishgard and the ceruleum processing plant in Thanalin. People there will give you what you need. Yours is a well-known face in the Holy See, I believe. Well, it's all the same to you. I'll head to Thanalin. Alright. I mean, Alisade, to be fair, your face is also common in the Holy See because of Alpha No. Holy shit, you guys are twins, please. Alisade, God. There was a poor excuse for not wanting to go to Ishgard. What the fuck? That was bad. Who wrote that? I wonder if they wrote that just to see if I'm paying attention. Me specifically. Alright. Wait. We can teleport the Sky Steel Manufactory. Oh my god, it's been 8 billion years since I've been here. What the fuck? Do I actually have all of the Aether Currents out here? Yes, I do actually. The only thing I don't have finished are the Ruby Sea and the Locks, but we haven't been back there for any reason to fuck with them. But I only have 2 here as well. But yeah, we have all of this done. Thank you. I think I did that on my own. I don't remember. Might do that during the next charity stream. By the way, I might end up being a part of the next charity stream for the Snark Exchange, but that's still in the works for how that's gonna work. Alright, this way. You stand in the Sky Steel Manufactory. What is it you require? I need Colbar. Cerulean. So you're after ceruleum. Not cerulean. Ceruleum. In that case, please present the note to our engineer on the airship landing. He shall be glad to assist you. Oh. Well. Then. Let's do that. Wait. Where? On the fucking landing. Oh, well, fuck you, dude. If this is the manufactory for Sky Steel Works, but then the landing's on the other side? And Athena Astrologian. I did try to add an extra syllable to that because it's absolutely ridiculous. Ceruleum, you've come to the right man. Fair warning though, the price has shot up on account of the uncertainty of the Empire, so I hope you've got the coin. But I got a promissory note. Get it? Well now, a promissory note from the Ironworks. I didn't see many. You don't see many of those. Not that it's a problem. It's good as gold to me. God bless you, Sid. Hey, what up, fam? With the Nazu?
My friend, after the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
Surprise, voice acting. The Nazu.
As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course.
What's up, fam? What's up, fam?
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find.
Do tell.
I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you? But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city this day?
Wouldn't you know, we're also trying to get the primal situation under control, but also for the people who have already been affected by that.
A cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed.
Oh, he's so excited. Look at him. Oh my god.
Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it.
Wow, shit. Damn, dude, thank you.
In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
Damn, dude, thank you. I did not expect an entire, like, fully voice acted, like, situation with that. Damn. Thanks, fam. Holy shit. He's too much of a fan favorite to not be voiced. I was about to say that. I was on the tip of my tongue, and just like, oh no, he's like, everybody likes him a lot. Next to Horfont, he the best. What's up, fam? You good? You fucking good?
Who would have thought ceruleum weighed so much? Serves me right for being stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted help.
I'm also like 4 foot exactly, so yeah.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more now that I look at it.
I mean, we have some fans.
Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all the luck.
Did they change Sid's
We have
voice
also
actor
succeeded
again?
in configuring the terminals, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
Did they change Sid's voice actor fucking again? I swear they did. No, just Heavensward Onward, although I have not heard, I swear I have not heard ne'er a peep of him since A Realm Reborn, and if so, it was very few and far between. But I remember most of Grant George in A Realm Reborn over Gillen Gillum? Gillum. Good enough.
It's been a while, hero. You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering.
Oh my god, here he is! It's been a minute, motherfucker.
But if you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
Bitch, I took you in because you needed a job!
Ask Jessie. She was the one who hired you. All I know is you're an employee of the Ironworks now, so you'll bloody well earn your keep.
Discount Virgil. Thank you! God damn. That's why I keep getting Nero and Xenos and Virgil and everybody else like confused with all those fun names with white hair. I'm just like, nah, stop it. Stop all of you. Stop it with the blonde hair. Blonde, white hair, all fucking around. These Japanese games. It's fucking me up.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel, not only across dimensions, but through time.
Hey, wouldn't you fucking know you guys figured that out and that actually solved all of our problems? Thank you, dickbag.
Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 parts to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
Don't tell him that he actually did that, though.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
Whatever you say, Garland.
This is one of those, like, rivals into lovers, back into rivals and lovers kind of storyline. For sure.
Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin.
Ugh. Man, I don't think I've gotten over. I have probably said this in a previous stream about how I don't like Sid's new voice.
All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
Yeah, it has been a fucking minute since Sid has said a thing. And it may have been a sentence or two in between A Realm Reborn. Because, like, I literally only remember him saying actual words since the trial.
Damn it.
Against La Habrea.
It's overloading.
Oh, oops. We fucked up, fam.
Chief! She won't last much longer!
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close. So very close.
Oh.
Well, this is going swimmingly.
Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There.
Shit. Thank you, Tataru.
I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
Oh my god, thank you, dude, for having photographic memory. Jesus Christmas. Holy shit.
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
I mean, you guys made a
Don't
supercomputer,
be.
not having a
It
manual.
may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
I definitely killed the shit out of it, yeah. Wow, so Nero figured out time travel. Motherfucker. I can't believe it.
We've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
Got you, fam. Fucking huge murdered. Da 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 da. Long last, we have our cure. In theory, at any rate. We cannot be certain until such time we can put it to the truth, but I am quietly confident. Well, if we're to test it on someone and then I suggest Gabu, his symptoms are relatively mild. Yeah, I think we're good. He's got mild symptoms. Like, he was showing progress last we saw him. Yes, as long as you exercise due caution, it'll be fine. Without further ado, then, let's make for Limsa. We've kept Gabu waiting long enough. If it was the Aft Castle, and I had to double check on that. Well, this is the moment of truth. We have our hosts bring Gabu to us at once.
Apologies for the wait. Gabu, have you been good? Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Oh, hey!
Fancy meeting you here.
Alphino Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
Bummer.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment?
Yeah, actually.
Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith. while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Ah, nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
There he is! A good boy.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Excellent. With your permission, then, let us begin.
Oh, how exciting! Oh, that's good music, though.
Yes, this will do.
Damn.
And now, it's my turn. Tis done.
No small amount indeed.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allagans did not. It was never like to be easy. The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one. I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
Twould seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
It seems as good as a spot as any to have a rest. Oh, VoIP! Here we go.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even.
Honestly, it really only just separates you between you and yourself and Alize. You're not just like identical fucking twins.
But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. and her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation.
Yeah, it makes you guys, like, uniquely individualized. Not a bad thing.
However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
Nah, dude, you're way more valued. You're way more a valued scion than you think you are because of your ability to not be Alice. In fact, we can't have two Alices. Yeah, I'm like, if it's any consolation, she's using all of your work, dude. Like, you can go on and on about politics. She can't stand any of these.
My graduation thesis. How very embarrassing.
Oh, it's actually very informative.
Nonetheless, it is comforting and not a little surprising to hear that I'm still capable of impressing my sister. On the rare occasions I'm not annoying her, that is.
I mean, that's the trope. The trope is cute. You good, fam? I'm so tired.
Alice, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
Oh, I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
Gaboo!
That's good.
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alice's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Your hopes reached Gaboo. They helped him to hold on.
God, this is getting me.
I'm so proud of you, Gaboo.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alice. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them?
Yes, we can. All of them.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use.
Yeah, considering.
As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alice was able to heal Gaboo alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms. Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gaboo, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Then the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of Porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya. The real one.
Hold on, I need to know what the actual definition of laconic means. Laconic. Of a person's speech or style of writing, using very few words. So it's like the opposite of loquacious. Wait. Synonym and antonym. Yep, loquacious is one of those words. Wonderful. Oh, man. A very big word for being blunt. Yeah, exactly. Although you can be blunt with many words. It's not, yeah, it's not so much that you're blunt, it's that you use very little words. Blunt is more about truth than the number of words to achieve what you want. In my opinion. Like, you can be loquacious and blunt, but you can also be laconic and blunt. As it were. Ah, so this is how we end up doing Matoya's relic.
I have to go now, Gabu. But the people here will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Alize. Thank you.
Oh my god, they give him like a fucking I'm here now. I'm just like, they give him a fucking tiny Tim voice. To just give him a little like, oh, I'm gonna go have me a nice Christmas. Have fun, ladies and gents. Jesus, like. I definitely, like, that has to be the first time we have actually heard Gabu's voice. Up to this point, I gave him, like, the usual gremlin cobalt voice of just, like, okay, Alizoy! Have fun! Yes, lots and many! I did not give him, like, a small child's voice. That could have been, like, the star in A Christmas Carol. As she will be pains to remind me, I have not paid Master Matoya a visit since returning to the first, but this seems as good a time as any. As good a time as any. Come, let's make for her cave. Thank God I can fly there. Oh boy, here we go. All the way to Davania, all the way to fucking Master Matoya's fucking cave. Right, can't actually, I want to make sure. On the right direction here. Being in Edelshire as we are. Alright, we haven't done jack shit about Alexander. And all of that mess. Hold on, are you going on top of my computer? You better not reset my shit. I'll be pissed. Don't reset my shit. I mean, I have a block from her actually doing that, but still. There were several moments in which I had to definitely make sure that she did not, turn my computer off because she touched her little baby kitty paws with her hands. Sorry, touched her little baby kitty paws to my reset button on my control, PC tower. Also, if it helps, they kind of explain the time and space travel used to get to Norvrant. It's a mix of Omega and Exandrel. Really? Oh, that'll be interesting once I finally, eventually, maybe, do Alexander stuff. That'll be fun. And considering I do like 9 quite a lot, that'll be really good. Like, I feel like I didn't appreciate Gaia as much because of... Am I a dummy? Am I a huge fucking dummy and did not go to the ruling corridor? Oh, I'm not supposed to go all the way to Montoya's cave. I'm supposed to go a little further back. Whoopsies. Hold on. But yes, no, I appreciate, I did not appreciate 8 enough to appreciate, Gaia as much as I ought to have. But I did I likely appreciate, Alexandra way more. What up, Montoya? How you doing, fam? Dude, Montoya's gonna be me when I grow up.
Nary a word from you all this time. Then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
I'm Montoya.
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
Man. I'm either cosplaying Gaia or I'm cosplaying Montoya.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
But I don't have to do Montoya for many years.
Ever the scholar, Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Montoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
Hey, maybe don't mention that to Montoya? Maybe don't do that? What the fuck, dude? Why'd you do that? Oh no.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh no, no.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
Ho 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 ho. She turned that right round. Whoa, she like almost looked at the camera like...
Were you going to introduce yourself?
Hey, Wartag, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh yeah! Gratia.
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I am proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
Aww, Montoya.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
I wonder if he, like, took that pause of... Do I want to let her know how much I know about her and how much she's, like, helped the world? Or do I just go easy?
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
Thank you, Matoya. We need an army of these.
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porxes with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reach double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porxie, as it were.
Oh.
Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
Oh, Master Matoya, you're the best. Alright, so we're getting into real close here. The next dungeon called Matoya's Relic, which is, I believe, the latest of the dungeons. So I may do that and then finish for the night. So let's see where we can get on that. Alright, off to my old workshop then. Everything acquired to make your familiar is there. That may be, but no one has set foot there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it. Oh, there's sure to be a handful of feral familiars and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing can trouble the likes of you. You can consider cleaning up the place payment for my help. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my pirogos ahead and let you into the workshop. You need only tell him who you are. One can't be too careful after all. Off you go. The where now? Oh, well, back to fucking Edelshire then. Mika and Alexander. Can't wait. We want the other exit this time, huh? Yeah, we do. I'll ask my SC if they want in. Surprisingly enough, I have not seen Stenda or Marcus at all, so he might be away tonight. No, he's not even on. Oh, he's doing puppets, Bunker. Oh, yeah, that's way more important than, fucking Matoya's quarters. Sorry, Matoya's, relic. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to click that. Unwashed greeting. Oh. Perogo the Unwashed. Greetings, Ribbit, and welcome to my good mistress, Relic. Perogo is my name, and I'm honored to be your guide. Within you will find a space dedicated to the makings of familiars, along with a cavern within the requisite ingredients may be held. I must warn you, however, that the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and will, I regret, be in some disarray. But rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to it you do not lose your way. Now then, let's say only the word, and I will show you in. The duty finder has been updated to the regular new duty. Awesome. Give me... I'm gonna do, like, the usual 5-minute pee break. Because I've been streaming for almost 3 hours and I have not left the seat. So give me, like, 5 to 10 minutes and then we'll do this and then be the end of the stream. So if you guys need a snack, go ahead. If you guys want to fuck off, cool. But I'll see you in, like, 10 minutes. My god, it's 9 p.m. my time, and the children upstairs are still running around. I know it's a Saturday night, but, like, I know they're not old enough to be up this late. It's very annoying. Here, let me see if my FC is... Oh shit! Zara,
For the cap card.
Oh yeah, that's right. I put that up last night while I was off stream because yeah, I need a new capture card, and I will likely get one in the next month or so. I'm looking at my PS4 now and I'm just like, ooh. It's old. It's like almost 4 years old, and I'm like, it was old when I got it. It was used when I got it, so it's like, oh, well over probably 5 years old. I'm like, I think it's done. I think I finally like, I just want my FC. You know, my FC has been like talking about like, oh yeah, let's do Eden 10 Savage. I was like, oh fuck. Oops. I just figured out how to do it. Your first donation ever. Yeah. Yes, do. Oh my god, AGDQ definitely, like, I have definitely thrown some some money at them in the past for, no, it wasn't Games Done Quick. It was, oh god, what is that? There's another one that does that, but they're more for, who does that? It's, shit, who does the... Oh, I cannot remember their fucking name. What? Oh god, who is... It's one of the other ones that I follow. But I can't remember the name of now. Oh my fucking god. Hold on. Maybe my my email might still have that, because I actually won something for donating, because it was a charity stream. It was a charity stream, but it had like prizes for people who donated, and I'm trying to remember. Where's my save folder? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Save. It's under. This was a while ago. Shit. Is this one? No? Oh wow, I could have sworn I had saved it. Wait, might be under, there we go, old stuff. Did I really not save it? What the fuck? I thought I had saved it. Damn, I had like saved the email that had like I had won this stuff over for. Huh. Also, it's been 2 years since I got the I just realized that I got the you guys probably have seen this if you got I got this from Turtletoria 2 years ago on the 2nd of January. And I had originally gotten it for my I had done the brain fart. Oops. For the keep wanting to say Final Fantasy III, Metal Gear Solid 3 run that I did 2 and change years ago, and I wanted to have that specifically for YouTube, but then I was just like, well, I never put it out because it was low quality. It was so low quality that I'm like, fuck it. So guess what? Eventually I'll have to replay Metal Gear Solid 3 again so they can put it out on YouTube. Shit, yeah, I'm trying to remember what the fuck it is. I think it's like one of the money like that specifically only ever appear for charity streams only. They don't do anything else besides charity streams. And I can't remember the name of it. But yes, somebody needs to nag me about, hey Zell, you said two and change years ago you were gonna do a like Metal Gear, like do all of the Metal Gears streaming nonsense, and I was like, yeah, I am gonna do that, and then I didn't. But I may do that again, starting, I wanted to do it chronologically, because everybody does it, release title. Everybody's done, like, everyone I've seen has done it, like, by release. Like, they start with, like, you know, the MSX releases of Metal Gear, and then they go all the way to Metal Gear 1, 2, 3, and the PSPs, and then into 4 and 5, and I'm just like, what if chronologically what if we started from 3 and then worked our way up to a chronological tale of everything? That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? And I started it with 3, and at the time, I did not have the capabilities of streaming out of my PS3 without problems. So I had to do it, like, I managed to do it, but it was, like, lower quality. It was low enough quality that it was actually hindering me from finishing the game. And then I finally got the technology. It's a technology specifically to get HDMI into the Elgato without any kind of, like, problems. That has since, like, not been a problem, but I had to get, like, another physical, like, item to bypass all that nonsense. It's stupid, but it worked. I don't think you have to do that anymore, but 2 years ago I had to do it. But, I had to do, like, VGA stuff, and it sucks. It looks terrible. I think I still have it. It looks bad. I don't like it. It's terrible. So I'm like, well, this can't go on YouTube. It's less than par. And so I will probably eventually play it. It's a good game. It's a very good game. I have no qualms replaying it and trying to struggle through that again. And probably with some alcohol involved, because I don't think I tried to struggle through that with alcohol like I do nowadays. I mean, that's part of the fun. Hold on. Hold on. Me. Matoya. I'm surprised, and I'm pretty sure Estenda is still doing, just to creep on him a little. Yeah, he's still in Puppet's bunker. Wow, that's crazy. His free company was probably just like all about that. Or I think he told me last night that he was still working on one of them. Like, he hadn't done Puppet's Bunker yet, so I guess that might have been like, let's do that. Oh, yay! Here, let's see if they're on Discord. They're probably on Discord. Hold on.
Like this.
Oh, shit, what happened?
Shut the fuck up. And my mom would have reached through whatever I was talking through and murdered me.
Yeah.
You're just casually taking it. Jesus Christ.
Rod, you need to retell this story because it sounds good and juicy.
I don't think she would not have talked to me like that. One of my sons might have talked to me like that, but not her.
And your sons are alive? Like, what the fuck you mean? They're living?
I do this,
I need context.
Parenting strategy called attachment parenting. So, you know.
Okay. Wait, who wanted what? A story?
I need context. I entered in at, like, my mom would have reached through the internet and murdered me.
Gotcha. Okay, so Genevieve said something like along the lines of, "Oh, I don't have friends," and I thought Iris said, "Hey, we're your friends."
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, so Iris said that, but then I heard someone else say, "Shut the fuck up," after Genevieve said it, or something like that.
Right, as you would.
Someone said something, and I thought one of Genevieve's kids said, "Shut the fuck up" to her. And lost it. I was like, hold the fucking phone. Because I had confirmation Genevieve's kid heard something and said something. I don't know what specifically was spoken. All I heard was shut the fuck up.
All I heard was
Genevieve responding to it and me going, what the fuck?
Oh.
She said, hey, I'm your friend. That's what she said.
Hey, I'm your friend. But then you just heard, hey, shut the fuck up. In the same, like, cadence and everything, and then you're just like, brain translated that to, hey, shut the fuck up, but also with like that weird echoey reverb that someone is talking behind Genevieve in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Which
I thought
which
one of
means
Jennifer's
Iris
kids
needs
said it.
a new microphone.
Oh man, I was about to be like, what?
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
I got when I turned 18, about 19, and I was working full time. I got real snippy with my mom one day, and mom disappeared from the kitchen like Goku, and like appeared behind me in a flying kick stance.
No.
And when I say like tiger mom, like my mom is pretty vicious. Flying jump kicked me, and I like flew into a couch. I started laughing. Hey, it didn't hurt, but I did start laughing.
I started laughing because of the absurdity, of the entire sequence happening. You're just like, oh.
Just like, what the
You
fuck
just
are
hear
you
that
laughing about?
Dragon Ball like fucking high speed movement sound,
Yeah.
and then just like
my mom, who is visibly upset because they did cuss at her. It's like, what are you laughing about? In like Urdu, just cussing at me, and I go, you lifted off the ground. You were 4'11", kicked me square in the back with enough force to launch me into our couch. This is super surreal, and I'm really glad you didn't do that when I was younger. So if I did it when I was younger, when you were younger, you would be dead. And
oh, for
you're
sure.
taller now, because I would have kicked you in the head if I had done it when you were younger.
Oh shit, dude. Like it's one of those. It's a situation of like, if you were younger and you saw a UFO, your brain would have just been like, this is not how reality worked, and it would have probably like broken then. But now that you're older and you've had enough sci-fi and anime experience, if you saw a UFO, you'd be like, UFO. So now you like witness this like cosmic event, and all that your brain could do is just laugh about it.
Yeah.
Are we in PF right now?
No, not yet. Do you have someone?
No.
Yeah. Maybe a party and then.
Okay, wait. I'm doing Matoya's stuff. Is anybody else good for Matoya stuff?
I can join you for Matoya. Give me just a second.
Sick.
Oh yeah.
Well, Raj, you can teach me how to tank.
Ooh.
I can do what now?
Oh. Are you signing in, Raj? Is that it? Let me know when you're ready, and I'll add you.
I am ready now.
I kind of miss my old guide on how to play Paladin when it was still relevant. Go in your bars, find the move, flash, remove everything else.
I mean, that's what I did. I remember this. I remember flashing.
Wait.
You doing the wait?
Wait, Ubers, are you tanking? Yeah, we have to withdraw.
Oh, okay, wait. Bail? No, it's fine.
I am also a tank. So.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
I don't think we're gonna find any subs, Iris. So you're gonna probably have to get like pucks.
Randoms. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Well, good luck, everybody. I'm tanking this.
Whee! I mean,
You got this.
I'm healing this, so here we go.
Oh, no. Zoinks now.
Oh,
Limpa has a tank coming. No, you're fine.
Beep.
Can't be as bad as me.
What's tank stance? I hear about it. I don't know what they're talking about.
It's getting removed from the game.
What?
Nice.
You just provoke it. That's your tank stance.
Provoke everything.
Yeah, that's what makes sense.
They should.
Now I understand why Y'shtola is really bad at cleaning up shit. She learned all of her bad habits from
To
Matoya.
begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Pirogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Thanks, Mom. So I've decided if I want to... I'm trying to decide if I want to cosplay as Gaia or Matoya.
As Gaia or Matoya?
Yeah, it's either like full goth lesbian or old lady I'm cranky all the time.
You're the owner. Or I could do this.
Oh wait, Lunaria wants in on y'all's BF.
Lunaria is in.
She isn't.
Oh,
She
okay.
ain't, I think.
Oh, okay, okay.
So Lunaria is bringing out protect.
I have your armor. I have your armor, Abby.
I like this remix of Matoya's theme though. Real good.
Yeah.
Armor! I can hear your daughter screaming in the background. It's fine.
Come here. Why do I always miss one?
If it's a private party, and I put a password on it, it's automatically password, right?
I mean, they should see it in general. Like.
Yes.
I see it.
Once you go to private, yeah, you can find it.
It should be there. Like, it doesn't matter, like, whether they're on a different server. It's on the same data center. They should be able to see it.
Yeah.
The only exclusion is if you make one that's specific to world.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, there's a
Them kids. Yeah.
selection. But if I put it in possible
Oh, that rock's an enemy? Why don't I remember that? Oh, there's a Spriggan on top of it.
Yeah, I was like, did you not see the Spriggan on top?
He's pretty cute.
He's over here being
I mean,
like,
he's pretty cute though.
About to get all y'all in trouble.
Cast regen.
public guns.
Is it Cookie Man time?
What the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta flush the toilet.
You gotta flush toilets, man.
Gotta flush the toilet.
Janitor day.
Good thing you're there.
Right? Time to clean this shit up. Yeah. As of now is the.
Aren't you legend?
Nope. I'm a super homeroom teacher.
What is this? Fucking dang it, Grandpa?
Yeah.
You're the super
Charming.
janitor.
Yes.
Oh
Good. It's
man,
not
if we have like
as
class
easy as it
roles,
could
I want to
be.
be the fat lunch lady that remembers to order every day.
Do you call everyone sugar?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh, I see.
I'm at 100 now.
Raj, those touched.
Hmm?
Those touched. They weren't supposed to touch.
I mean, they'd be like that. Are you dead?
Well, no, I'm making
What the
it
fuck are you on?
Are you
But
dead
I'm
though?
framing, I'm making it very,
Hey guys.
very safe for work joke about allowed the ball to touch you.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, good thing that we're gay though. So.
Good thing we're not straight like circles, right?
Yeah, right.
We're about as straight as a circle, eh?
What are you talking about, Sal? Like, circles are straight. Haven't you seen the planet? It's flat.
Oh shit!
This
Oh shit! My whole like, oh man.
Pringles chip. Pringles chip?
Yeah, we're about as wavy as Pringles.
Do I come here?
About as wavy as a Russell.
Yes.
Ruffle.
Everybody on this flat Earth bullshit, they don't realize the planet's actually a Taurus.
Were they supposed to cross? Man, I don't know. I don't know anymore.
If you miss one more time, I swear.
I don't know what's your problem. I put my inbolt on. Why didn't you use yours?
Shit.
Guys! What did I just say?
I can hear you guys giggling like madmen in the background.
Jin, your kids are activating.
Hugely activated.
They better not be activating.
100% activation. We have 3 ranged, and I'm not about it.
We have 3 ranged in our group.
I'm not about it.
You know, our bard is just kidding.
Yeah, I'm not about it. You'll understand when you get to 12, don't worry.
I don't like say things like that, Jordan. It scares me.
Listen.
Zal.
Yeah?
You want to maybe aim that into a hole.
Yeah, I aimed at. Hold on.
That's what she said.
There we go.
Healing,
Got it.
healing.
Nailed it.
Should probably heal yourself.
Ooh, nope. Missed it.
Oh, we have all range. Okay.
Well, this is all you.
I'm sorry.
Overs.
Jason started
Whoops.
yelling at me to look at the
This
box.
is gonna be
Fine.
rough. but it's
You should clemency. Or down. Okay.
I'm kidding. I was like, I'm gonna get it. It's fine.
I got this. Nope.
He told me to look at the cat we wiped.
Yeah, this is actually Jason.
Well,
Jason, we blame you.
Right when Bill dies, Jason was like, Caitlin, look at the box. I'm like,
The box.
Can't look at the cats.
It's not like I can even see the cat in the box. I'm just looking at a box at this point.
I don't know about anywhere. I don't know about that.
Get in the
I
voice
have
comment.
markers. I saved them from our runs.
Someone in the cat group really put a picture of the cat in a box with the second box.
About accurate.
Yep.
I'm here to help with DPS, but at the same time we have no melee, so we're gonna miss out on an entire percentage of DPS.
I mean, you're ultra cool, right?
Ultra
You
smooth.
are really overestimating what this weapon does.
Oh wait, what's your eye level?
520.
That's a lot more than
Mine's 560.
I can't carry multiple people who could possibly be lower than 510. That is not how that works.
This is gonna be spicy.
Oh god, and we're gonna have to actually do fucking Void Gate 2.
Yeah, we are.
easy.
No. You ready to have me wipe you 6 times because I've never seen the mechanic before?
Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
We got this.
Fucking do it, fam. Do it live, eh?
I'm gonna be potting with my grade 4s to try to avoid seeing anything. Like, I don't want to see.
What happened? What's happening? Oh, you the pot.
Limsa is only 505. I can't speak for the other 2 that Limsa brought. But we're all range. We're all fucking range.
It's fine. This is fine.
Okay.
You really don't get it, but okay.
Yo, we have 2 pick melees. Let's go. Oh.
I
This
saw that
is gonna
death.
be such ass.
Bad.
Oh, cool. All right, I'm loving this.
Oh.
No, oh my god. I am
Activated.
I am
activated.
ascending.
I'm gonna bust.
Huge ascend.
My friends. Good night.
Good night.
Kyron, are you really feeling it?
Well, I'm going down for some crafts.
You know.
Wait, hang on. How is Limsa only 505? Amma made her gear.
Limsa's clearly not wearing it.
What the fuck? She should be.
That's the key word. She should be.
I can't answer those questions.
Okay.
Alright, so let me put the Alexander song on loop, because I'm gonna be here for a while.
You motherfucker. Always do that. Oops, I mean motherfucker, sorry.
You're allowed to say fucker. I don't give a fuck.
Kyron.
Yep, I'm already...
I was gonna say... I'm going to wipe everyone to avoid me too, because I have not seen it, so I'm just preparing you in advance.
You're fine. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry. It's very easy. Very easy. And I showed you the video.
Hearing Kyron being like, I don't know about that, Chief, is giving me so much.
I don't know, Chief. Looks bad.
My favorite part about this is I understand fully what's about to happen, but I mean...
Oh, I see it already.
Yeah. I'm just pretending that I don't.
See the first section that we want to look at here. So if you hit O, right, it shows the party bonus.
Aw, motherfucker. Fucking really?
We're losing the spicy bits, you know?
You need... So, you should, or, never mind. Oh, okay.
Kyron, you want to come take your clock position?
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
You should not stand in here.
Nope.
Well, I tried to save you.
You got your belt? What the fuck?
Wait, do you have
man?
cover?
Yeah, I should have covered you.
Why did the markers change?
I don't know what...
These are definitely the E9 S markers.
These are not the right markers.
Hey.
That's...
I don't even know if these... What?
I hate to bother you in whatever travesty you're walking through right now. But, does White Mage have a, like, instant heal that isn't, Benny?
Tetra?
Is it Tetra? Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have Tetra?
They get it every 60 seconds.
Every 60 seconds.
Hold on.
No, this is.
This is really good practice for me, though.
Did you run in there? Are you still in there?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, you're dead.
No.
Okay, never mind.
It's not even that hard. It's literally 2 puddles per cardinal.
Yeah, it should be fine. We'll do it at those cardinal. What else?
I'm sorry, Jordan, you said White Mage has a heal all for every 60 seconds. What was it called again?
Tetragrammaton.
There it is.
So that's your oh shit heal.
Benediction's the oh shit heal.
Is it Benediction? Okay.
Yeah.
Benediction could be the I'm too lazy to actually heal.
Gotcha.
Tetra is
Think?
literally my oh shit button, though.
And you can cast that wall moving, right?
Yeah.
Tetra?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's OGCT. You just hit
Gotcha.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen treats Benediction as, okay, I've let Oliver get beat on long enough. I'll go ahead and throw him a quick heal and go back to damage.
Are you okay, man? Do you need to talk? Is
There it
Jen
is,
Jen abusive? Like,
I swear Abba did that.
Berserk. Didn't Amma make Limsa gear?
Yeah. Yeah, Liv just said that Amma didn't do that, so I'm confused.
For Summoner?
He was doing it, I think.
I'm pretty sure she did it.
I'm almost positive.
Well, let's worry about that after.
I'm worried about it now.
What's happening, you know?
I don't know if she made it. I don't know why she didn't.
Could be they didn't like their times in lineup or something.
I don't know. I don't think that's the point here, but we're gonna have to worry about it after the fact. Also, I have no idea what's happening right now.
Don't worry about it. I'm really, yeah.
Jen, I'm just gonna assume I'm gonna go with you for orbs, and I'm just gonna follow the one. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do it.
That is correct.
I'm just gonna do it like I do it in Chalky Milk, and hope it dies before you get to.
Not going south.
Hope the dog dies before you do.
All right. What is boss relative?
Doesn't exist.
Oh, I need to do this.
Rush, should I just be tanking him by one of these holes?
Yeah, you can stay right here. That's absolutely fine. Like, unless the mud man, poop man pops out of a toilet.
Hate this.
Then you have to ship.
Shadow good.
No latency, please.
Oh, we going out.
Right of Shadow.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I just didn't have enough time.
Take best coming up.
So yeah, we'll remind you guys that I have died these last 2 times because of some fuckery on my end, and if I die, we all die. Problem. It's not so much everybody else has died, it's because I died.
Wow. Okay.
Uber's also fucked that up. So
wow.
Everyone should not be in a line for this. Ubers, can you aim it? No.
Nope.
Block positions.
Stand a little bit more to the right. Just. Or
All right.
don't.
Well, this is okay.
Ubers.
Oh, it comes
God, what?
Damn it.
Okay, whatever. I'll adjust.
Wait, why is Zal dead?
Because I told you, the last 2 times we have failed this is because I died.
All right, one's out. Okay, now this is gone. All right.
Yep.
Outside of me knowing how to heal everybody else, if I die, we all die.
Can anyone in the current E10S party go to raid 1?
Yeah.
Let's go.
We do have a red name.
That sounds cool. Do I have that? God damn it, Zero.
Wait, did you get launched off by
No, I got fucking smushed, I guess. I don't fucking know how I died.
Yeah. No, you're good. Just was trying to look at where everybody's orbs were. I'm pretty sure Uber's was the only one, and Uber's missed. Oh fuck.
No, fucking Mudman did his like 3 circles of doom, and I fucking was caught in the very first one, and then I died after I passed through that, so I don't know how I died.
Gotcha.
Let me scroll through. Nope, don't know. Oh shit, here we go.
We got it. Yeah, we got it.
Fucking, I got you, fam.
Daphne died for our sins.
Iconic.
Yeah. So, lucky for you, the next mini boss does not have.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's just a lot more moving, which you'll be doing. Nothing
right.
that can, like, actively kill you.
all the S ranks always.
Nothing that will kill me in one shot, like that last one? Sounds good. I didn't know. I'm sorry, Daphne. I did not know you could actually res me.
Yeah. So red mages at after I think it's
I
level 70.
I thought she was a red mage, but then my brain was just like, I can't be healed. I have to go.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know how much of the other classes you found. You'll be alright. So Jill, if it ever starts sounding like I'm mansplaining you, feel free to be like,
no, you're doing great, fam. Thank you for like telling me what the fuck is happening, because I've never done this. Fucking, I haven't done this fucking giant room cleanup before.
Gotcha. So now we're done with toilet boss. The next boss will be the water that's in the pipes for the toilet.
Oh, fucking Matoya,
Stop,
please.
Raj. I'm not mature enough for this conversation.
Matoya, please.
You would say that. Yeah, you would fucking say that too. Like, I don't know.
It's my toilets were licked.
Matoilet's fucking, I can't.
We're doing fucking plumbing work right now. That's what this entire dungeon is.
I apologize for that terrible.
Good, fam. It's all good.
No, you should feel bad. Oh god.
Also, I'm pretty sure there's a meteor hanging above my head right now for thrusting Matoya's name into my toilet.
My toilets. My toilets is so good. Holy shit. Yeah, this is mad Disney slash Banjo Kazooie music vibes for sure.
Oh yeah.
Bum 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 bum. Yep, for sure.
Oh no, the soy sauce and the beer was right next to each
other.
Did you drink soy sauce instead?
It tried. My hand tried.
Sip. See, people think it's strange that I drink sake on stream, but honestly, like, I have, like, items on my desk that look like, things that you should pick up to put into your mouth to drink kind of glasses, but they hold my pins. But, my little sake glass is definitely not anything I put any tools into, so it's like, this is idiot-proof. For sure. I'm out of MP. That's a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna use all the yellow pieces because she's coming to me soon. Okay.
Hold on, before you go rushing into the next thing, let's get my MP at least to half.
Yeah.
Wee wow.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, we have a minute to...
There we go. Okay, better.
Okay. I built a bust. With a bust.
Oh, that's what this thing is from. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Okay, so basically, I'm gonna let Ubers... No, Ubers jump in. I'll explain it as we go. See these big-ass holes on the left and right? So, shit'll come out of that. Water, specifically. So we're gonna... the very first thing is the tank buster, I think? Yes, it is. So these lines that pop out in just a minute, we're just gonna, like, dodge them. So all those lines, just stay out of the lines. Alright, Now on the left, there's these holes. So Zal's take a step forward. There we go.
You gotta start. We really should start calling north, south, east, west.
You're right.
They're coming from the west. Go north a little further.
So we're gonna head north, and then step in this thing. Wrong.
Oh
wrong
no,
puzzle.
that is the wrong
Wait.
puddle. It's fine, just go. It's fine. I thought it was supposed to be. I let you struggle.
No, it's fine. I had no clue. Ooh.
We just sit up here and drink our beer.
Whoa. Oh, hey, it's a fucking, Blitzball sphere.
Okay, on the west side, there'll be holes. We are in this lane right here. So take a step north.
Right from the left, and then spread, yes. Got it. There we go. Coming from the west, staggered. Ooh.
Okay.
Congrats on the level
so
up.
we will dodge those lines. And just spread. So if we're coming from the east, there'll be walls. We're going all the way north.
Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go.
Oh no. Kill me, don't kill me, please. Yeah, we want to dodge these. Because if you're near the edge, that'll
push
send
you off. Oof.
Alright. Walls on the east again.
Oh, there we go.
We're
I
in
figured
the
it out.
second lane.
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
Oh, hey. Very good. Thank you, Raj. That was good.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was like having that issue with Eden is because he would say like left, and I'm like, all right, your left or mine.
To
You
be
know.
fair, that was me also. So.
Yeah, so I'm like, if we do north, south, east, west, that it always like keeps us in some sort of orientation of where we should be always facing, and it adheres to the mini map.
My problem is I'm a little dyslexic, so I'm like, oh shit.
Oh
Where am I
yeah, that doesn't
going?
help. Yeah.
What's west again? I have to look up the map. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, it's that direction. Gotcha.
I feel like for calls and stuff, sometimes it helps if you have at least like 2 people, like one giving call, one giving confirm on call.
Sometimes a lot of times it's like the lag between people can make that difficult. So,
Yeah. It's not so much a like, so that way if like they're bad at repeating, somebody else is repeating.
Some groups can do that pretty well. I know that once you start doing high-end content, you generally just want to trust whoever's your raid lead
Right.
will like handle that.
And that's something
because-
based on experience that is invaluable.
Yeah.
For sure.
The other thing is because if someone makes a wrong call, like there's only one person to pin that on instead of it being like 2 people, and that causing an argument.
As somebody who has dealt with children who have autism and stuff, sometimes just saying something differently, like if you say go left, they understand left and they understood that was the way to go, but like maybe that's a little slower for them. So saying left and west, somebody else saying the cardinal direction of where things are might help. So something simple, nothing complex, but like an extra like where things ought to be sort of thing. I don't know if that helps or not, but because some of these things are so fast that you have to be like hyper focused on that sort of stuff anyway.
I got you. I think another thing is generally the idea is your boss will always be facing north, so it'll be that left or right. Now in later fights, especially more recent ones, that's a little more difficult because of how much moving everybody has to do.
Yeah, no, I when we were moving around, it was like, what fucking Eden was it? With the wolves. The wolves were like constantly moving around, so it was like you have to be like paying attention to what the wolves are doing. But goddamn, fucking Christ. Sorry, it's like trying to keep you alive there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you cast Holy, like as soon as you get close to the because it'll sun everything.
Ah, shit, there's all my MP. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, timing lucid dreaming on healing is actually super frustrating.
Yeah.
Because White Mage is actually the one healer I've had a lot of trouble with.
I feel so.
I haven't had this much trouble in a minute about keeping up with my,
Oh, he moves. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought he was gonna stay in the lava. I guess not.
Well, he come out of the lava. Oh.
Stun him? Oh, you can.
But I think like
I feel like people have figured out how to do this the best, and I'm only just kind of saying things for people that may have trouble with this in the future or need extra help or something.
I mean, I feel like it's a good way of like pointing out, hey, people who.
I also don't know if that's even actually a problem or not.
Depends. I don't know the higher tier like rating.
Let's get this over with.
My group always does true north for boss, but we always able to use left and right, west and west interchangeably. East. Go, goddamn! I said west. I said west. Good job.
Yeah, your main healing should be your lilies.
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's
Around
in charge?
Thanks, Matoya.
5,000, I think 5,000 or
Mama
like 3,000.
Peroxy.
Wait, does White Mage have a MP regen, like on ability, that isn't lucid dreaming?
No,
is it only lucid?
I think it's only lucid.
In a size? Okay.
Oh.
Because for Astro, it's like drawing a card now.
Oh, yeah.
And Scholar, you basically have like your berry, and actually
don't
just
show any
straight
fear.
up
They can smell it.
Aether flow.
Oh. Good to know.
But for White Mage, yeah, you're gonna be using your lilies for healing more than.
Yeah, I've been using my lilies as often as I can remember.
Perfect. So this fight, there's a whole section where you're just gonna be like running and trying to dodge stuff. So
You've been a good call out so far, so I trust you.
yeah. Okay, so we're gonna run right up on them. Do not use your knock. No. Run closer. Come up to where we're at.
Oh, okay.
So we want to get blown into the.
Oh, I didn't get blown
did
in.
You use Surecast?
I did nothing. I cast nothing and I stood there, like a fucking dingus.
Yeah.
That was
Okay,
weird.
So we're gonna come over to this wall.
I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah. We just want to be running towards this wall the whole time. And we'll be dodging stuff.
Come here, piggy. Yeah, piggy.
Oh, okay. We're gonna beat this dude. Get real close. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna run up west. We're gonna run west. Steam.
Yeah, nailed it.
Spread.
Roblox. Oof.
AoE, I think? No, that was the. Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah, Tenderloin's the AoE.
Gotcha.
And it's distinct. So this is it.
That's another AoE. Okay, we're gonna go north, right in front. There we go.
Nailed it. For reals this time.
Daphne.
No.
Ah! Thank God.
I'm trying to see.
Oh, this one's cuter than the white mage one.
Aww. That's cute. You're on my data center? Oh shit! Crystal Goblin? Well, Crystal. Oh shit! What loot we got? Shit I don't need. Pass.
I rolled a 99, Daphne rolled a need and got a 1.
Fuck. For real? Holy
No,
shit.
that's perfectly fine because I knew Daphne was gonna need on it. I
Mhm.
think the rolls are humorous.
Yeah, that's funny.
Just think right now we'd all be drunk together.
Oh my god. I was telling my stream earlier today, I'm like,
There we are.
the next
tame.
parties that we have aren't even gonna be parties about anything. They're literally gonna be like, hey, this is like come and chill for the next 10 hours about how we just sit on the floor of a living room and talk to each other in person for 10 hours.
Each other for 10 hours.
Yeah, a huge cuddle party about like, hey,
Then all that
how have you
remains is for me
been
to
for the
imbue
last
her with
year?
the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Fucking wild.
Your face is fucking wild. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
That's fair. I appreciate that we chased everybody into a fucking raid group and not the general chat.
I mean, they should have moved into raid anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, huh. Bzzzt. Crystal, the way you typed that was like Crystal Diabolos. I was just like, yeah, that's about right.
That should suffice.
Me and Chasen marathon Trigun in like 2 days.
Good.
Bruh, I've done that.
Work, then, shall we? I want to see some porksies.
I specifically have done that with
Assuming
Trigon
that
while I
someone
was
can
making
spare
a
the
bunch of
requisite
cosplay
energy.
back in 2009.
A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
Oh, you so fucking cheeky, Matoya. How dare you? I really want to cosplay Matoya now.
You absolutely should.
I have no rush. It'll happen
I'm a
eventually, but I think I
cosplay
might
as your Stola, so-
I might cosplay Gaia first before I do Matoya.
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the Mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
This is
Just
still
aim
a
for the most
1-to-1
nations.
ratio.
They
What the
should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with.
All right,
the
guys.
Westeros.
I'll see you guys on
And given
later
their
on
present
Discord. I'm gonna
travails,
go stream some more.
I believe our friends in Limsa
Yeah, go
should
for
be
it.
the first beneficiaries.
Feel bad. I'm like trying to emote on stream, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm still on Discord. Jesus, yeah, it's still like a 1-to-1 for sort of situation here, isn't it?
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
Matoya!
I
Oh.
said yes. Would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Oh!
Pertness it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
Oh my god. So sassy. I love her. Chilla's tired from making babies. Yeah, you're right. You're right, though. Alright, wait. Oh god. Yes. Beep. Done. Sorry, I was trying to get through that so I could actually add you. Oh my god. But yes, that was good. Fucking yeah, I've been streaming this every night for the last, well, not every night, but mostly every or every other night for the last year and change. But yeah, I'm on like 5.4 now, and we just finished Boya's fucking bullshit, basically. fucking relict. So I am gonna call it here for tonight. Now that we have finally, I said this last night that I was gonna try to get to this point and then leave. We're gonna finish probably 5.4 tomorrow if I don't get too distracted. Likely. But then we'll find other things to do maybe, but I'm still considering some things to do otherwise, because I don't have, I have a capture card to capture things, so I could fuck around with a game on a console, or I could find something to play otherwise. But like, yeah, it looks like tomorrow we'll try to finish this, and then after that we'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in tonight. I know it's not my longest stream, but we definitely got in real fucking good. There you is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, very good. That's a, oh man, that's real good. That's a good mount. Dude, check out this mount I won from the giveaway we had in the FC. It's real good. Wait, not Midgard Summer. No, wrong. This one. I have to actually summon it. There, here we go. I won this. I didn't acquire this, actually. He's so big and dumb and clumsy. Again, I've heard good things. Dude, I actually cosplayed from Girls und Panzer, and so having a tank would be very fun and on brand for me. Maybe that's what I'll do for fun, is I'll keep playing this, but I'll do some fun things, like, let's get the fucking tank! Unless it's something you have to buy. Hey, what's up, Vegeta 100? I know, I'm about to fucking end this stream. I'm so sorry. Just fucking... Hold on, before we officially end... Let me see who is live right now. Crystal might be live doing more Final Fantasy VI, but let's see who's live. Oh, hey, Allie is currently live with 14, but I don't know what she's doing. Hold on, let me see what she's up to. Hold on. What is she up to? Let me copy her name so I could see what the fuck she's up to. Hold on. She's doing some raid. What is she doing? Oh, you know what she's doing? She's doing Savage Eden 12 again tonight. So it's more Eden. So yep, you were right. Oh wow, that good ears. Very good. Yeah, it looks like Savage Eden 12. So we're gonna go ahead and raid her because it's more Final Fantasy 14. Everybody else is doing other things or not interesting enough to do anything for. But thanks guys so much for coming in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow because I have nothing better to do, I suppose. I mean, I have things to do, but you know how it is. So have a good night, guys. Thank you guys again so much for coming around, and I'll see you guys very soon.